Hey, Larry Rivera here, and I'm getting ready to do a blog post. And today I'm going to talk about social media, social influence, and iPhones or smartphones, whatever the case may be. But real quick story. So this was my first smartphone, right? It was a Blackberry. I got this, I don't even know, but it was a bunch of years ago. And it was really cool, I thought. I could search the internet online, watch YouTube videos. I was really comfortable with it. It was small. I could stick it in my pocket. It just wasn't cutting it for me. So eventually, I upgraded to this phone, which is an Android X, which had a really big screen, so movies looked really cool on it. But when I was taking pictures, doing videos, and things like that, I noticed that my friend's iPhone 4 actually did look better. The pictures looked better. The videos looked better. At least in my opinion. What do I really know? I'm not like a real techie person. It just looked better to me. I don't know. So today, I have this iPhone 5, right? And my iPhone 5, I'm in love with. And what I want to show you, and I didn't put Pinterest on, I forgot to, but what you see here is, let me just come in a little bit. So you can see I have Instagram, I have Tumblr, Google Plus, I have Twitter, Facebook. And what I want you to notice is I didn't realize this, right? A friend of mine, my friend Jamie Pillais, was talking to me a little bit about hashtags and things like that. And then like it hit me like that. I see people all the time spamming on Facebook and spamming on LinkedIn and spamming on Twitter and spamming here and spamming there on Instagram and Pinterest and everywhere else they can spam, they spam. The whole idea of creating social influence, the whole idea of using social media in your marketing isn't to spam the crap out of what you're selling. The idea is to make that kind of, attraction marketing thing work for you. And you give a person an insight to the kind of life that the kind of life that you live, the things that you're interested in. And I found out some tricks about using hashtags and things like that I really didn't know. Like I said, my friend Jamie, she had to tell me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty badass. I didn't realize that. But anyways, long story short, what I want you to know is a lot of people talk about not having time to do business, not having time to spend on Facebook or spend here, there, and other anywheres. But like, let's take Instagram, right? Let's take Instagram for a second. Here's my phone. If I click Instagram, right, and grab one of my pictures, right, I can grab a picture, right, and I can go into my Instagram, okay. And let me show you this. And I thought about showing you this a different way, but then I thought, what the heck, man? I'll just go ahead and I'll use my camera to show you. What I want to show you is, let me find it here. I got to go home. Oh, no, it's here. All right. So I can take one of my pictures, right? Here's one of my pictures, okay? And through the phone itself, right? Through the phone itself, I can share it, if you see. I can share it on Twitter, I can share it on Tumblr, and I can share it on Facebook, literally at a push of a button, right? So I can go in my yard, snap a picture, share it to all these different social sites, less than 10 seconds. Why is that powerful, and how does that help you build a business? Like, everybody's like, how do you use this to build a business? Well, what I noticed was I did an experiment and went crazy, and I started sharing stuff on Facebook and sharing stuff on Instagram and sharing stuff on Tumblr and sharing stuff on Pinterest. And I've always used these, Instagram I just started using, but I always use this stuff. I always use these social networks, and I never could figure out how to use it in my business without being spammy, because I hate spam. Well, I started noticing I've been getting likes and followers and pluses all over the place, right? More than I've ever gotten before. And what I realized was that, in all these places, in Google Plus, in Instagram, in Twitter, in Tumblr, guess what link is sitting in my biography, in my description of myself? My link to my blog, right? Someone's really interested in me, they can go check out my blog. So what did I do? I grabbed a person who's interested in kind of what I'm doing, right? They have an idea that they like what I'm doing. And then I'm sending that person to my blog, right? How cool is that? That's kind of cool. So my message for you today, right? It doesn't matter what smartphone you use. But if you're marketing a business online and you're wondering, well, how do I use social media? Well, don't use it by spamming, right? Show pictures of your house, show pictures of your yard, show pictures of things that you do, make videos of stuff that you do, and get people to know who you are, right? You're going to attract like-minded people to you if you just simply express yourself and be the person you really are. Don't try to fake it till you make it, and don't make up stuff, and don't tell lies, and all the common sense stuff, but do be yourself, right? Be yourself. Share this stuff all over the place, right? You'll be surprised how much your influence is going to grow. So that's my tip for you, that, I've gotten, my sphere of influence has grown a little bit, and I have to honestly say it's been an insane fun time clipping pictures or snapping pictures of different things and just putting them up there to see what people would have to say, and getting new followers, and ultimately getting more interest in the person that I am, which is going to ultimately lead them back to my blog, right? Which is going to ultimately, hopefully, end up in a lead, which is going to ultimately, hopefully, end up in a sale, and hopefully I'll make some money, right? That's the game plan with social media, social influence, and I'll do it. And I've gotten a lead already by doing it, without spamming anybody, without chasing anybody, without calling anybody, and without spending $1 on advertising. Right? I hear a lot of people complain and cry about, oh my God, it costs so much money to make money. It costs this, it costs that. I don't got time for this, I don't got time for that. And that's simply not true, right? You can go outside, take your phone, take 10 pictures, snap random stuff, upload them to Instagram, upload them to Pinterest, upload them to Twitter, upload them to Tumblr, right? Use a little catchphrase, add a little hashtag, describe what it is so it can get indexed in different search engines. And poof, right? Is it that hard to do? It's really not that hard to do. So that's what I have for you today. Have a great day. Take care.